concrete that can help within healthcare, and I think we present something that might be a little bit rounder around the edges. Ågrenska has been around for quite a few years. As you can see, we started in 1914 and we started within a model that we're working now since 1989. And we have a vision. We want to contribute to an optimal life and development for people with disabilities throughout all the stages of life. This is just a picture of our timeline showing that we have also an Ågrenska in Estonia. And we've had quite a few large donations as we are non-profit, non-governmental. We've had a couple of donations that made us actually expand our programs as well. We are an organization that work on local, regional, national and international level. And I'm going to try to give you a few examples of the different services that we provide. But at Ågrenska, every program is designed to bring people together. We want people to learn, to share, to find strength in their own communities. And in the heart of everything that we do, we take a lifelong holistic approach. So as you can see here, we have a wide range of different services, and I'm going to try to give you at least a little bit of hint of a couple of them. We try to divide our services into 3 different segments: local, regional, and national and international. So these are examples of local and regional services that we have. And we have, for example, daily activity program, which means that these are adults with disabilities that take part in structured, purposeful activities. More or less, it's their job to come here to us every day, and that they will get paid for it as in terms of a salary while they're doing something useful at Ågrenska, but that they feel that they are learning and they're developing and they're building confidence. We also have a family support unit, and this is a unit that stands beside families trying to navigate the complexities of different kinds of diseases and disabilities. So parents, relatives can come to us to seek emotional support as well as practical support. We also have what we call a short-term stay and camp program. We have about 150 children enrolled with us, and they come about every other weekend and some holidays as well. They come to us on their own, so the parents and the family stay at home, and the children will come to us to our island, which I showed you on the first picture. And they stay from everything from 1 to 3 nights, and during the holidays from 1 to 2 weeks. The purpose of this program is to provide children and young people, adults with disabilities, the chance to enjoy recreation, friendship, independence, and not to forget, give the families a valuable moment of rest. Because usually there is one child who is disabled, and there might be siblings who are not. So this gives the families a chance to try to spend time with the whole family without the children that has the disability. Looking at on national level, we have one program that's quite unique to us. It's called the Family and Adult Program. This welcomes families, and this is the whole family. So it's the parents, it's the children with the diseases, and it's the siblings that come to us from Monday to Friday. And this is diagnosed specific. So we have different diagnoses every week. And the whole purpose is that they stay here to access expert knowledge. We bring the best experts from the world. We give experience of meeting others. And usually this is the first time that these families meet other families who have the exact same experience. Because these are diagnoses who are rare diseases. It's also usually the very first time that the children and the siblings meet other children who look like them, who know exactly how it is to have this disease, and not to forget the importance for the actual siblings. This means the world to meet other kids, other children who are in the same situation, who might have siblings who are also going to die in a young age, or where the disease actually become harder. So these families, they come from all around Sweden and they meet here on the island. We have the same program for adults with rare diseases. So they come to us for a whole week. And we also have those programs digitally. So we try to combine them, and sometimes we have them hybrid. Also on a national regional level, we have something called personal assistance. And personal assistance means that we are actually at people's homes. So these are people with various kinds of disabilities, where our staff go out and they are with a person, and how much they are there depends on what kind of decision the government has been taken. So some people might have a disability where you need assistance 24/7, and some might get help a couple of hours per day. So right now we have about 300 people, 300 staff who works just outside at people's homes. We also offer a wide range of education and training programs, both for healthcare professionals, for schools, for education, social services, and for people that actually have the rare diseases and the disabilities as well. And the different quotes that I have on this picture are quotes taken from people. So one of the siblings were saying it has been the best week of their life after spending a week with us. And another adult was saying that it's indescribable to talk to others who understand exactly what they're going through. And I'm going to end with a quote from one of our partakers in the short-term program. And just like we do in all our programs and services, we like to lift the voices of the ones that we're here for. So for that reason, I like to end with borrowed words. And it's quite a long text that one of the parents that put on Instagram. And this is a parent who has a son. His name is Matteo. Matteo is the boy on the picture. And he has very, very severe ADHD. So concentration problems, and he also has autism. And his challenges are so severe that sometimes he has 2, even 3 caregivers when he's there with us. He's been with us for summertime, and he's been with us for weekends. But what she said in her Instagram is that what we give him is the requirement for him to have the strength to continue living. So it shows the importance of the softer aspect of healthcare as well. It's of course very important with different tools and different treatments, but the softer parts are almost just as equally important. Thank you.
Thank you.
A question, if that's okay. Because
Absolutely.
Susan, our morning was dedicated to understanding the Swedish system on the national, regional, and commune level. And we wonder, can you say those excellent services that you provide to children with rare diseases and families, how are they funded? Just so they get that clear.
It's a very good question. As we are non-governmental, we don't get any state funding as such. We will do applications for smaller state fundings, but we are in different kind of contracts. So for example, if you look at the short-term care, personal assistance as well. Anyone with a disability have the opportunity to
I'm sorry, I think maybe a little bit slower, just a little bit,
yeah,
I think.
Sorry. So when it comes to 2 of our services, short-term care and personal assistance, it's services that are provided nationwide, which you go and you apply from your social services. And then you are able to request us as a provider. So we have a deal, we have a contract with different kind of authorities. So you can actually choose us as a provider, which means that we will get paid by the local authorities. But what we also do, which I didn't mention, is that we are also as we are a non-profit, we actually collect money as well. We're connected to what we call in Sweden a 90 account, which means that we are authorized to collect money as charity, and then all that will go straight into to the different activities. So we get some private donations as well.
Як саме формуються тарифи на ваші послуги і чи хто їх регулює? І як ваша діяльність інтегрується в загальну систему охорони здоров'я щодо надання даних про ту роботу, яку ви використовуєте для подальшого аналізу, в тому числі з точки зору статистики?
Okay, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's a kind of a twofold question. First, how do you calculate your fees?
І хто регулює?
So to say. And how the fees are regulated? Is there somebody that establishes the fees or provides some guidelines or rules? And then the second part of the question is how your activity is integrated into the entire healthcare and care system, so that it would also contribute with the data for further analysis, review, etc.
Thank you. Great questions. In terms of the fees, it looks a little bit different depending on which service we're talking about. But in general, if we look at those that are, we have contracts with local authorities, they are regulated by the government. But because we are a private provider, who wants to be a little bit better than the other providers, we usually don't cover what we get in. From the fees doesn't really cover actually the output, which is the reason why we also need donations. So for example, the boy I was telling you about, Matteo, the government will give us fees to cover for one person. And then we choose to have at least 2 people with them all the time. Which is the reason why one of my main jobs is to try to find these donations and contracts.
Sorry, when you say government, it's actually it's according to the agreement with the municipality, isn't it?
Yeah, that's correct.
Local
That's
government.
correct. Yeah, exactly. It's a local government. Yeah.
Тому що якщо у нас угода з муніципалітетом, то це той рівень або вартість, яку встановлює муніципалітет.
Друга частина питання щодо інформації, наприклад, лікар сімейної медицини загальної практики, як він знає, що і дивиться на те, що пацієнт отримує такі послуги. І де?
How do they know about what kind of services the client receives, for example?
Yeah. Well, if you look at the family programs, which was the service part that your social policy minister was most interested in, then the referral is actually made from the local GP to us. And they know about us because we have a different kind of cooperation with them. A lot of the doctors come here and they hold lectures, and we are also at the university hospitals in different kind of network meetings and collaborations.
And one more question, and I think then we have to sadly move on.
Скажіть, будь ласка, чи є у вас практика вилучення дітей із родин, І що ви робите?
Цікаво, я думаю, що вони ж не соцслужба, так? Але вони знають.
Maybe this is a question not exactly to you, but it's interesting. Do you have the practice of removing a child from a family?
Де ці діти?
No, it's a good question because it used to be the practice back in the day.
В минулому була така практика.
And we're talking quite a few years back. So if you look at Ågrenska's history, the children actually they used to live here.
На історію нашої організації, то колись діти там проживали.
But then in the late 70s, the national lines were changed so that the care should be given at home.
Взагалі підхід і філософія догляду, що догляд має забезпечуватися вдома в родині.
And that the support should be given to the caregivers instead of moving the child.
Має йти саме тим, хто доглядає за дитиною, не замість організації.
So our main goal is and has always been to empower the ones with disabilities and diseases to be able to care for themselves as much as possible.
На питання, якщо в родині батьки не здатні забезпечити таку підтримку, я так розумію, Віктор Петрович, чи є яким, тобто ми можемо їм допомагати, але вони не здатні цього робити з різних причин.
Well, what if the parents have no ability or the skills or means to ensure the care? What happens?
With the children.
Yeah. We don't have that kind of authority to ever take that kind of decisions. Those are the decisions of the local authority.
Як я розумію, то це допомога, яка надається сім'ям, де діти з рідкісними або складними діагнозами, так? Тобто це начебто соціальна допомога, але не там, де батьки, наприклад, скажімо, пияцтво, так, там, де просто побутові або соціальна некомпетентність. Це результат медичної проблематики, так?
So the conditions that the parents are not feeling their
If that was a question for me, I'm sorry, I didn't hear it.
It was more a comment than a question.
Okay. But if you have any further questions, Anna has my details, and you're more than welcome to email me and contact me, and we're always happy to take visitors to show you around as well if you have the opportunity to come over.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Good luck. Enjoy your stay in Sweden.